Yo, Sinaye in Z's voice. Yo, she could say that for real. I love that you're obsessed to get snipers like we're obsessed. Now, exactly. That's why I'm so obsessed with you guys.
Hey, babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sale with me, Viciously Mimi, where you get a gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hurt. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hurt. Guys, Els posted these beautiful pictures of hers as she says, "This is me, simply else." And then when people saw this picture, it may seem as though people started again. They started just remembering that there was somebody like else in that house. They were like, where have you been else? Why have you just gone missing all of a sudden? Why are you sleeping on whatever? Why are you sleeping on this fame? You have the body, you have the face. They started saying a whole lot of things to her. And these were the things that she was also told in the house to believe more in herself. So people are like, she needs team, Okay, Forgy said you all slept on else. Finally, nice hairdo, my Elsie. So people were like, oh no, so there was a housemate called Els this season and we could not even hear about you. Please plug her with the breast management. She is everything to consider. Beautiful, you should do YouTube vlogs. I love the way you used to tell stories. Call the vlog what else? Dormant. I can clean, cook and make money for both of us when Daliyazi. So people feel that else is not utilizing this fame life very well, that she has a lot to sell out there, but she is nowhere to be found post show, just like she was nowhere to be found in the house, that she had to get herself in a mix. So people were really actually trying to remind her of her beauty, saying a whole lot of things. To me, I feel all of this will get to her because, guys, life no balance. Now, you want to know why I said life no balance? Let's read this from Sammy M. So Sammy M posted and said, I have been getting Sammy M. Why are you relaxed? Why aren't you doing anything? Seems like you're not working. I wish you guys knew that things don't come easily to some of us like they do to others. Mina, I just try not to compare my journey to others. Some of us need to work 100 times harder for the bare minimum. I am learning to appreciate the process. It is not easy, but we don't stop. I believe the harder I work for things, the more I value and appreciate them. Kuyo Yonkeli, wishy, I remain positive. Now, I think this would actually answer to the people who has been coming for else this, else you're sleeping on this fame, else you're doing this, else you're doing that. Because, guys, really, life no balance. You see, this is Sammy M wrote here. What she said here, it is just the absolute truth. Why you have some of your faves whom things are going well for, whom has actually built their fan base, who are enjoying this lifestyle, right? There are some persons whom this lifestyle do not really favor. They had to go to an extra length to be able to get to a certain length, not even close to where some of your faves are. While some of your faves, they just blink their eyes like this and everything is falling into pleasant places for them. So that's why I think we need to really take it easy on this housemate, because they are all going through it. And especially these ones that are kind of low, like have low fan base and all of that. I think we need to take it easy on them, because it is really hurtful going to the same show with people and then you seems left behind. So we have to take it easy on this housemate. All right, guys, talking about left behind, Sinaye was live yesterday night, and then some of the comments on his live video were so funny. As you can see, this one say, Pappi, can you please leave the live? We are trying to enjoy here. It is how they come for Pappi for me. Like he was on Sinaye's live, and they were like, oh Pappi, we don't want to see you on Sinaye's live. Okay, we are trying to enjoy. Meaning that Pappi would actually ruin your enjoyment. That is how much you guys do not like this dude. In as much as you're trying to paint all of those things, in as much as young Pappi always come to the social space to act all cool, that guy is really not cool. Bro, are you fighting Liema or I don't know how fans carry all this narrative. Now they are making it look like Z, Sinaye, Liema, and MC Junior are in a mix, whereby these two are together and these other two are together. Please date Liema and not Z. What kind of comment is this? Like, what kind of comment is this? He should date Liema, somebody who has a girlfriend of how many years should date Liema and not Z. Why are you guys delusional? Why are some of you all delusional? Like, you're comfortably living in your delusions. Like, that is not cool at all. This one was on Mark Jr.'s and Liema's life. Of course, they were live yesterday. I have shared it on my channel too. They said Caesar can just take Jareed. Tell Caesar we will give her millions just for this. Guess what? Of course, if you watch the live video, you would enjoy it. The same way we enjoyed Mark Jr. and Liema in the house. That was how that live video is. And that means you're still sitting on a fat, long thing if you have not seen that video. So while the conversation was going on, Liema was trying to be Liema as always and trying to flirt with Mark Jr. Mark Jr. is trying to hold strong to his fate of having his babe. Even he said he's going to try his next life. His girlfriend Caesar is going to be there. So as to show people that there is a person called Caesar, because people asked, are you sure there is truly a Caesar somewhere? So now people are like, okay, just give Caesar to Jareed and Caesar should be together. We want Mark Jr. and Liema together. Delulu is the only Solulu for you guys. What? Why not enjoy this genuine friendship they both have without adding anything extra to it? Alright, coming from Hills, once I see any MC Liema shipper on my timeline, I will report your page for targeted. Okay, I'm skipping that. Then submit your name to Caesar for prayers. This was after the live video with Liema and Mark Jr. MC Jr. doesn't want to give us our 50k, Lord Jesus. Me, I asked this question. I said, was there any point in time where MC Junior promised Liema 50k rands? Thank God they discussed it on that live video. The answer is there waiting for you. If you have not seen it, go and watch it. Look at MC Junior denying the 50k he owes us. Who has the receipt? Ngeke Ndoda. Because I did not hear him mention amounts. But the one I can say for sure was the one he said in the diary room, that if this dagger works for him, that he might compensate Liema. People that don't understand Liema and MC Junior friendship, if Liema doesn't flirt with him, he will ask, you've been weird lately, so he can only know she's okay if she continuously flirt and he continues to act shocked. I really miss their banter. I do miss their banter too. So guys, let's enter gist. Remember this lady Kemo, the interviewer of Big Brother Bros? Guys, when the housemate leave the house, one thing is for sure, they are going to be here and they're going to be on Coffee with Kosi and they're going to be on TikTok with that dude. Yeah. Now, here is this conversation. Remember, of course, me. If you're following me back to back, you would follow up on this gist. This lady said something about the what was it called of Liema's interview crashing or whatever, that she could not retrieve it because the Liema fans were asking about Liema and Willie's interview, and this baby girl right here said that she could not retrieve it, that they would try whenever they retrieve it, she would post it. The fans was really on her. Guess what? Tada, she posted it. And then I'm like, does it mean you had this clip all this while and you were procrastinating it, or you do not want to post it, just like all these fans have been saying? Because I refuse to believe it previously, but seeing that it is out all of a sudden because of the fans were dragging, doesn't mean you were holding it for a reason. Any which ways, guys, you asked for the clip and it is out, and guess what? Your fave is being dragged, which is Liema. Now, here are the reasons why she's been dragged. The first one is she actually the interviewer asked her about having a conversation with Sinaye to play Z. So the interviewer want to know why you have to endorse Sinaye to play Z. And then Liema was like, Sinaye was actually confused in playing a one-man game. That he came to her countless times and she was advising him, why not play a single game? Why not play a single game? But he feels that playing a double game, like playing like with the ladies, is going to actually make him stay longer in the house. Then she suggested that, oh, Z is going to be cool for that. So that was how it happened, that she do not have any ill intention about that, because Z is one person that is calm. At the same time, she's calm and mischievous, according to her, that her plans are actually solid. You see her being calm, but she has something going up, behind her, without her talking too much. So she feels Z is somebody Sinaye could actually have that thing with, and without Sinaye going deep, because there is young Pappi already in the picture. So she said there was no hard feelings about that one. You get? Okay. And then she also spoke about how else Jareed, Lerato Modise and Z wanted her to catch a third strike and leave the house. So the lady was like, when did this conversation happen? How did it happen? And then she's like, okay, the lady was like, how do you get to know? And she said an early bird told her. And she now said a family member told her about all of this. I think that of Lerato is coming from the part where Lerato is always forcing her to continue with Jareed, even when she's supposed to tell her to stay far from this dude. Lerato is one person that is always telling her, continue with this boy, don't no grief for anybody, no grief for anybody, that kind of a thing. Even me, I was pissed during those periods. I'm like, why is this lady always pushing this girl to go back to this dude? And then I think for Z, Jareed, Pappi was during the period of retaliation of Pappi and Liema case. That is what I think. Meanwhile, it's been a whole drag on the social space because of this. And then she also said she noticed Z do not like her too. The interviewer was like, so you two, you don't like Z? She said, no, I do like Z, but I noticed she do not like me in the house. Interesting. Any which ways, drags of course follows, as the cutest Kimi said, when did Z ever plot to get Liema a third strike? Is it the same show I watched? Her entire interview was about Zinta Z. I guess she's the mother, but why being so obsessed? She didn't like me, now by force? And then gets updated with a reality set. Just see what a professional host or interviewer is reposting. She intentionally refused to drop Liema's episode to create a foolish narrative so the other girls' fan base can come for Liema. Shame on you. Sincerely, initially, I did not believe this lady was holding this video, not until the fans complained back to back, and then she actually released it. Because if the video would have been released today or been actually made available today, she would have let people know that, oh, do not worry, later on today you're going to see it. But the same today, she said, sorry, yesterday, guys, I'm just mistaking the days. Yesterday, the same yesterday, she was the one that said, oh, the thing crashed, we're working on it, blah 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 blah. Now the clip is out, so it is giving a Gwen situation right there. And then Nampur said, a little bit, this girl should just get at least watch clip for yourself. The first two strikes, the Z send you message, rubbish. Oh my word, you see this particular post show, I think this bbnzansi, I said it before the show ended, I said this bbnzansi post show is going to be interesting, and guess what, the drama is just unlimited, and we pin with Fugram because Mishosly Mimi will always bring the gist. I see they do waiting, I see they hurt. So someone not liking you back is justification enough for you to say that a man should play her? My dear, get out, I beg. Such a funny little girl. I will say this again, love who you want to love, but don't act like something isn't messed up, because that girl was acting like winch. Any which ways, guys, you know how we do this right here. You have to tell me what you think about all of this. If he said, I need you to keep ignoring like you did in the house, CC, she ain't worth it. If he tagged Z to this one and said Z should ignore Liema because she ain't worth it. What do you notice about she ain't worth it? That is Liema's song, oh my word. Meanwhile, I think that interviewer is being petty because she also posted and said, Yolanda, Z and Sinaye are the most watched video. And then from bottom 3 to top 3 said, let me go watch my baby Z and Sinaye again. So it's giving this lady is just trying to be out there. She just loved the drag, because coming out here to just review again some housemaid that they have the highest view and all of that. Omo, na her head she go use carry am o. Any which ways, guys, in all of the thinking, the drags and those words on Z, the Z fans are jubilating because Z has been verified on Instagram. As you can see, the cutest Kimi said Z is verified on Instagram with the number of 226K. Meanwhile, guys, I think I'll be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys pretty soon. But first off, before I drop, you guys know how we do it here, right? You let me know what you think about all of the shenanigans, okay? With what Liema just said on her interview, she writes, she left. Just let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much for always selling with me. Bye for now, babies.